welcome back to the channel. We've got a lot to talk about. Now, the world is mad when it comes to the business end of the season in football. And this was going to be a preview of the Man City game. It still is. But we're also going to talk about the North London derby yesterday. And we're also going to talk about the end of season awards that everyone cares about. Now, let's start on the North London derby. Now, I'm quite happy with the fact that Tottenham won against Arsenal for once. Now, it might sound mad when you're a West Ham fan saying that you're happy that Tottenham won a game. But, for example, people, let's say Tottenham finished 5th and Arsenal finished 4th. The thing is with that is that the Conte might not get backed, but if he stays, he could probably win Tottenham the Europa League. Now, if Tottenham finish 4th and Arsenal finish 5th, they will get battered in Champions League every game. Maybe not every game. They might win against one of them random teams they put in, but they won't do anything in it. Now, Conte's record in Europe is bad anyway, but he will stay in the summer. I don't see him leaving. They have to back him. If they don't back him, it's peak for them, so who cares? But Arsenal finishing 5th as well. If that happens, they won't do anything in Europa League. They won't do fuck all in Europa League. They've got Arteta as manager. And when you laugh at a team like us against Frankfurt that got a red card and had to play the rest of 10 men and we rested a few players against Arsenal, but we still played a strong squad, although we had Ryan Fredericks at left back and Aaron Cresswell at left centre back in a back four and Mark Noble playing and Saïd Benrahma playing, but nobody wants to talk about that. We don't really have much of a squad to rotate completely anyway, and we can't afford to throw things away. We're trying to get into Europe next season anyway, so we can't put all our eggs in one basket just because we did it against Chelsea, kind of. So we're going to do it again, Arsenal. And yeah, they laughed at us and they said that the Arteta's tricky gooners and all that stuff from journalists that go to press conferences and suck off Arteta in their press conferences. You better stick to that. You're not going to get anywhere if you just suck off someone for the rest of your life with no integrity. A bit like certain YouTubers criticising companies online and going to work for them. That has happened as well. And Arsenal fans have loved to go and pammer West Ham fans on getting a red card and then not knowing what to do and throwing it all away. And that exact thing happened yesterday for them, and they were piping up. And I thought, you know what, Tottenham winning is fine. I was thinking before the game, this is at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, in the North London derby. The away team doesn't win often, so that was good for them. But yeah, that is the first 3 minutes of this video. I know we haven't talked about West Ham Man City yet. Just wanted to talk about that briefly. So fuck you, Arsenal fans. Let's move. Now, the second thing before we move on to the Man City game is David Moyes has not been nominated for Manager of the Season. But Eddie Howe has, because he took Newcastle to 14th after spending 100 million. I'm actually happy for Newcastle when they take over, and I hope they break the mould of the top 6 as much as we can as well. But Moyes has still done more. I know it's Premier League Manager of the Month, but is competing in the consecutive top 7 finish not enough? I don't get it. With the squad that we have and the lack of backing as well, you'd think the Premier League would know what they're talking about, but they really, really don't. Declan Rice has been nominated for Young Player of the Year. Good for him. And Jared Bowen's been nominated for Player of the Year, or Player of the Season, whatever. Good for them. Go and vote for them if you want. Alright, West Ham versus Man City. This is going to be Mark Noble's last home game at the club. The penultimate game if he plays against Brighton. I don't think any of us are ready. I don't think any of us are ready to say goodbye. But we're going to have to eventually. I think Mark Noble and James Milner are the last of an era of footballers that I've been watching growing up. Because Gerrard, Lampard, Vincent Kompany and John Terry and Rio Ferdinand and all these people have left the Premier League long time ago. So these are like the last 2 players. And maybe Juan Mata you could put in that as well. But honestly, I'm not ready for this. We do have a chance of beating City because of the amount of injuries they have with Nathan Ake's not fully fit. Rodri will probably be playing at centre-back. Fernandinho's injured. Laporte and Diaz are injured. Diaz, Walker and Stones are injured for the rest of the season. So there is a chance of us beating City there. Last time we were at home at City, there was a penalty shootout, and we won that comfortably. No, we didn't win the we didn't win the penalty shootout comfortably, and we didn't win the game in 90 minutes. I don't know why I said comfortably, but yeah, that was a tough game. We just defended and defended and defended. The great thing about City is the fact that because they don't have a target man, it's very easy when we force them just to cross the ball, and people will be headering the ball out because there's no target man. Erling Haaland's not there yet. Now, one player that will probably be playing will be Arthur Masuaku, because he's played against City twice this season, and Moyes likes to go in the back five because City stretch teams out. They just hug the touchline. Now, that's fine. Masuaku played well in the cup against City, and he didn't do bad at the Etihad. He wasn't great, but he wasn't bad anyway. And these players need to play for the occasion, not completely for the occasion, but they need to actually put some effort in, because it is an occasion of Mark Noble. Mark Noble's last game. They need to play like it's a cup final. This is pretty much like a cup final for us, because we're trying to get into sixth place, and it's Mark Noble's last home game. Noble, I don't know whether he'll start or not. I have a feeling he'll start. I don't know whether they'll take him off in the 60th minute or some gesture. I don't know what they'll do or what Moyes will do, but it'll be interesting. And I reckon he will play well, because he played well against City in the cup as well. And we've got pretty much a fully fit side, obviously apart from the obvious of Bonner was always going to be out. Said Benrahma might not be fit enough, but Antonio Dawson will probably play. I don't know what's the situation with Diop, whether he's still fit or whether he isn't. He also played well in the cup game against City, the 0-0. And what is everyone's favourite memory of Mark Noble? If you're watching in this part of the video, let me know. Mark Noble has always been great with the fans. I went to go to Rush Green at the start of the season, got pictures with a lot of the West Ham players, and he's just great with the fans. Him, Aaron Cresswell and Rice especially are very good with the fans. And he doesn't get bothered because of the amount of times people ask for him for a picture and all that stuff. He just talks to everyone like normal human beings. Like he is just one of us. He's one of us. He's lived every West Ham fan's dream, and obviously everyone saw that emotional speech at the awards as well. And it's going to be, I don't know whether there's going to be a big atmosphere, but there'll definitely be a big send-off. And honestly, and again, as I said, I'm not ready for it. I'm really not ready for it. It's all about beating City. That's easier said than done. But on the counter-attack, we can get them. Just got to get the ball to Jared Byrne and see what we can do from there. We've got to be clinical in this game. We're not going to get many chances against Man City. They will have the ball for a long periods of time. And oh God, who starts for this game? Fabianski in goal. I'm going to say my starting 11. Fabianski in goal. Sufal, Dawson, Zuma, Cresswell and Masuaku. I wouldn't mind putting Fornals left wing back as well. Rice and Noble in midfield with Bowen, Antonio and Lanzini up front. That'll probably be my team. I don't know what their team will be. It'll be interesting. So yeah, I thought I'd briefly talk about all of this. So that I'm just very it's going to be so weird without Mark Noble at West Ham. I wonder what Liverpool fans felt like when Gerrard left, because he was like a one club man. I keep saying one club man. Although he did go to the MLS afterwards. Mark Noble was a proper one club man because he didn't go to any other one man club. I don't know what I'm saying, but he's been at one club for his whole life, apart from a couple loan spells. Permanently, he's been at one club. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. You're watching this on a Friday. No, you're watching this on a Saturday. I'm recording this on a Friday, so the match vlog will be out on the next day. Thank you guys for watching. Keep the support going up for this channel, and I'll see you guys later.